I will literally be doing lives twice a month. I'll try to work with it. So if you guys want to ask me anything, definitely shoot. You guys have an hour to work with for free sauce. Whatever you want to know, I will tell you. So you guys better ask the questions, because like I said, I'm only going to be on here for an hour. Long time no see. Hey, I know, because work, you know, can't be online, got to be in the community sometimes. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions or anything nail tech related or questions in general, I'm definitely open. So definitely leave something down below. Like I said, how's everybody doing? There's 2 people in here. How are you guys doing? Let me see if I can pin. Let me see. Oh no, I guess I did it right. I haven't been on live in such a long ass time. I know. Well, okay, so thank you. Hi everybody. Let me just go ahead and be nice and type shit. What's up? What's up? What's up? Like I said, guys, if you're a nail tech, you can definitely give me some questions. Like I said, I'm giving free sauce away for literally an hour. Gonna do this twice a month. I'm making this a habit like I did last year. I do too much stuff, guys, so I really had to buckle down and just get on an actual schedule. Like, I'm tired as fuck. I didn't even schedule a nap today. Like, I've been busy. So if there's anything you guys want to ask, definitely shoot. One thing I will say, if you guys are following me on YouTube as well, that's my biggest platform compared to Instagram. But I just recently posted a video talking about working here in Chicago. I'm not sure if any of you guys have seen that video just yet, but I won't say I spilled the tea and the beans on what it's like working out here in Chicago, but it's a lot. I'm trying to be like you. Listen, be yourself. Cause I know I may make it look easy, but that shit, a bitch tired. I'm motherfucking tired, guys. Like, I'm tired. I was like, let me just slick my edges down real quick. I'm not even putting on no fucking eyebrows. Like, hold on 1 second. Let me turn this down. My bad. Okay, so like, just keep striving. Set a plan. Do what you want to do and stick with it. Like, sometimes there will be hurdles and things like that, but you know, you just gotta stick to your plan and everything like that. I'll wave to you guys. What's up? What's up? But yeah, like I said, like, you guys can ask any questions that you want, nail tech related, when it comes to licensing. If there are questions or something like that I have never answered before, like on my YouTube channel, I'll definitely just answer them here, or I'll save them for later. But like I said, if you guys want to just ask any type of questions, nail tech related, I definitely will go ahead and give you that. Like I said, I'm trying to do this literally every Friday. Not every Friday, but the first Friday of the month, typically, and the last. So I'm going to try and do that. But I have been getting a lot of questions in my comments on my YouTube channel, especially with where I've been and stuff. So compared to like last year and everything, I'll kind of tell you guys do you recommend to get engagement? What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate a little bit more with that question? Do you mean like commenting with people? Do you mean like talking with people? Like, what do you mean by that? What's up? Do you recommend to get? Oh, are you asking like how to get your engagements up? If that's the case, okay, so let me know if I got this correct. So when it comes to engagements and things like that online, like what do you recommend to get engagement? Oh, okay, it's okay. Communication. You trying to talk through text. What is a good way to network? Okay, so networking. It's very hard to network, but I will say you need to just go around the people that you want to service. Like, if you like, I'll use an example for something that I really don't like doing. Like, everybody knows that I do nail art. Like, I do the painting and stuff. Like, I can do the glitter and all types of stuff, but me personally, like, I'm not a really girly girl type of person. Like, I am, but I'm not. Like, I may do the sets and whatever for you guys to like look at and stuff, because I know like girls are girly girls. So, you know, I'll try to go around, you know, people that are girly girls. So I'll use like Vegas for an example, where I'm from. That's the best way that I knew how to network. So like I was just going to clubs, I was going to parties, like I was just going around social places and just talking and passing out business cards. One thing that I will say about doing that, like you definitely have to get out your shell. I know that it seems like I mean, I kind of had to force my way into talking. So that has been very tough for me to get out of my shell. Like for those that aren't into horoscopes or anything, but I'm a Pisces, so I'm quiet as fuck. Like I'm super quiet, I'm shy. Like I know I seem like I talk a lot. I really force myself. Like I've literally been like contemplating in my head, like, okay, Anasha, like I have to get on live. Like I said I was gonna get on live, I need to stick to my word. Like I literally have to mentally prep to talk to people sometimes. Like it can be draining at times. So when it does come to engagements, like in the community setting, like just taking your business cards and just passing them out everywhere, like literally everywhere, just everywhere, like literally everywhere. You want your name somewhere, everywhere you go. So if you don't have much of a social media, what's up guys, for those that are joining, you guys can ask anything nail related. But yeah, like you just have to pass out your business cards, talk to more people. When it comes to like my engagements and stuff, I started recording like my nail journey while I was still in school. So like I had the platform of YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2016. So like I kind of caught onto that wave right before like everybody got onto the wave of YouTube. So my older videos are blocked anyway. So when I started my nail journey though, that's when I really was like, okay, I'm really going to use my YouTube channel. Like I really know what I want to use my page for. So I took off some of my hauls and all types of stuff. Like I was one of those type of girls that was doing hauls and like things like that. But definitely like I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to be social. Like I'm working in a service industry, I'm gonna have to get out my bubble. So that's how it is. Introvert, yeah, I'm an introvert at heart. Like I said, I have to literally mentally prep just to do YouTube videos, just to like record and stuff, because it's a lot for me. Even when my clients come to me and they sit in my suite and they're talking to me and they're like, you're not the same person from YouTube. Usually it's because I'm tired. Like I just can't have all that energy online all the time. Like I do too much for work. So I bitch be tired. I be tired. Like YouTube, it's like, okay, YouTube day. I woke up on time. I ate breakfast. But when I'm working, I'm like, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and now I'm here doing nails, and I'm doing nails for fucking 5 hours and I haven't pissed in fucking 3 hours and I'm hungry as shit. So of course the energy is going to be a little bit different versus being online. So I will still have like the communication skills with my clients and stuff. But like when it comes to like my energy when I'm working, like I'm going to be a little bit different doing YouTube versus working. Like when I tell you I work like I'm enslaved. Like I really do, and I force myself to do that because I love what I do, but I do see that like I need to chill out on that. But yeah, what is the best nail art brush? Okay, so nail art brushes, I talk about this on my YouTube channel if you are interested. I also have Patreon where I teach my acrylic painting. A lot of people, I have a handful of people on there, but it seems to be like an underground type of thing. Like only like real people know what my Patreon is with my acrylic painting. But when it comes to the nail art brushes, I personally use Marquette in the size 6mm, 7mm, and 6 to 12. I have a variety of nail brushes, nail art brushes. I used to paint as well, guys, before I got into nails. So I still use some of my old nail art brushes and things. I mean, they're nail art brushes now, but some of my old art brushes I use still. So that's what I use. A lot of influencers are like that, honestly. A lot of people just don't know. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Like, C got moves. Like, you're right about that. Like, a lot of people do get confused with the social media aspect of things when it comes to like quote unquote influencers and things like that, because it's like, you know, when I am recording my YouTube videos and things like that, like I literally write out a plan of like, okay, these are the topics that I'm going to be talking about, and like I re-record. Like some days I'm literally doing one video and it's taking me 6 hours to do, depending on how long it is. Like I just posted a 28-minute video and it literally took me about like 3-4 hours to edit. So I have to film, I have to edit, I have to fine tweak things, and then I have to upload it. Like, it's sometimes gonna be a long fucking process. Like, I literally have days set out just for YouTube. Like, I have YouTube and Instagram days, and then I have TikTok and Tumblr days, and then I have like comment days where I just look at all my comments from all my social media platforms. So it's a lot for me to like engage with people, and like I literally live at work. Like, I seriously live at work. Like, I may pop out every once in a while, but because I'm one person, and I used to have an assistant and things like that, but I felt like I do it better. I feel like it was just easier for me to do it. So right now, that's why like you guys haven't seen my face a lot, because it is just me right now, and I don't have someone like scrolling through my comments and all types of stuff. Like, I'm doing a lot. Okay, so what are good grits to use on natural nails when prepping? Natural. Okay, so sorry, I'm going to have to get back into my theory. Give me a second, let me think for that. When it comes to grits, okay, so the higher the number, the finer the grit. The lower the number, the grittier it is. It's more like sandpaper. So when it comes to doing natural nails and prepping, I have a prep video on my YouTube channel, I believe. Don't quote me on that, I have so much shit on there. But when it comes to doing natural nails, of course you want to use the emery board. That will not fray the nails, the natural nails, that won't thin them out either. When it comes to my prepping though, that's what I will use for the free edge of the nail, is the emery board. But then when it comes to like my actual prep, I'm very old school with my prepping. I don't use my drill too much when it comes to prepping, except for the cuticle area now. I do add my diamond bit when it comes to my prepping, and a couple of other cuticle bits for my prepping. But like when people use like a sanding band and things like that, I personally don't use a sanding band. That's just the way that I was trained at my school. Like, that's why I'd be telling people, like, I don't use a drill. I know how to use a drill, but when I was in nail school, like, drills were not allowed. They were not allowed in nail school. Like, they had told us, like, you need to learn how to lay acrylic, because what if your drill breaks? And I literally had my drill break on me at work, and my this was in Vegas actually. I dropped my drill, and my nail bit was still in there, and it got stuck. So with that being said, like, I didn't have time to get it out. I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And my client, not my client, the owner of the salon, she was like, do you want to give your client away? I was like, bitch, no. Like, I still know how to do nails without a fucking drill. Like, it's just gonna take me a longer time to do it, but I can do nails without a drill. I really feel like you really should practice. Drills are an assistant. Like, it's an assist. It's supposed to help you. Like, it's not supposed to do everything for you. Like, you should really know how to lay your acrylic, and that should be like your fine touch. So like, when I lay down my acrylic and stuff like that for my clients, when it's time for shaping, I literally just shape the sides sometimes, and then the top, sidewall, tops of it, and then I may tweak it sometimes with the drill if I'm encapsulating. But when your application is smooth, you really don't have to worry about drilling. You really don't. Like, repetitiveness. What's up, guys? I'm seeing the new people that's on here. If you guys want to ask me any questions, I'm going to be on here for, like I said, an hour answering nail questions. So definitely shoot them my way. Let me see if I missed anything. Hold on one second. I want to stay up on this. Okay, so anyways, so what I wanted to come on here and talk about, like I said, I was gonna come on here and do a live and do Q&A and just basically answer a whole bunch of questions that are basically from my YouTube channel and stuff like that. So a lot of the common questions that I typically get are about the drill. What drill do I use? I have a review of the drill that I personally use. My stuff is still packed up right now from Atlanta, so I haven't even taken anything out and put it in this. I haven't put anything out. So the type of drill that I personally like to use, I like to use it. You're welcome. Oh shit, I forgot, girl, the name and then not seeing your face on here was trippy to me. Okay, I know who the fuck I'm talking to. Okay, anyways, when it comes to the nail drill that I use the Melody Susie. It is a Koopa dupe. I do have a Koopa. I love Koopa. It's a great drill, but like I said, I personally don't use drills like that. So getting a getting a dupe was fine with me. I was just like, I need something to at least get the little, you know, get the littleness, like just the little shit done. I didn't really invest in my nail drill because I was taught not to really use my nail drill and not depend on that, because if that machine breaks, then what am I going to do? Just be assed out and not do nails? Like, imagine me telling a client, like, oh, I can't do your nails because my nail drill broke. Like, they'd be like, what the fuck? Are you the nail tech, or is like another person a nail tech? You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why I personally just do not use the nail drill. Like I said, when it comes to my nail art brushes and things like that, I use a wide range of brushes and things like that because I do paint on the side. I've been drawing my entire life. I even draw my tattoos, like literally my tattoos and stuff, except for this one. We collaborated on that one, but my tattoos, like I even draw, like I'm very artsy fartsy when it comes to stuff. Another common question, thank you, I appreciate that. I'm really oily right now, but anyways, so when it also, okay, let me get back to what I was talking about on YouTube. So another common question that I do get on YouTube as well, that seems to be like a recurring question, is about my nail classes and things like that. I get so many messages about that, and I don't post about my nail classes too much anymore. And one of the reasons why is because like I was booking more nail classes than I was clients, so I was just like fluctuating. Like I was getting more nail techs that were interested than like my clients, and then my clients were like, damn, we can't even get an appointment. So like I've been trying to like spread my time between like nail techs and then my clients, and then like I said, being on YouTube, being on Instagram, being on TikTok, being on Twitter, being on Facebook groups, and like being in my comments. Like I said, it's just a lot, and I'm stretched thin kind of, so it's one day at a time. Can you show me how to do nail art in person? I do have, hey Kenny, what's up, gang? Sorry guys, sorry, that's my homie from Atlanta. Anyways, Jazz, yeah, so anyways, yes, I'm still here in Chicago, so I am still offering nail art classes. I just don't promote them because, like I said, I'm just busy. So it just takes someone asking me, like, are you doing this still? And I will tell them yes. Like, it's just gotten to that point. So as I said in the beginning of the live, like, I'm from online. I started online. I started my online platform while I was still in school. So when it comes to like my nail art classes and stuff like that, you can find a lot of my nail art demo videos and stuff on my YouTube channel. Don't judge my personal phone. It still works. That's how I am. It still works. Anyway, so let me go onto like my YouTube and I can pull up like some nail art videos that I have. So when it comes to like my YouTube channel and everything, I have posted more gel nail art videos on there because, you know, I've noticed that some people do like to use gel. I use acrylic only because I paint for a living. So I'm more accustomed to how to mix my paint together and mix, you know, my ratios and do color shades and things like that. So it's a little bit easier for me to work with acrylic versus someone that just started with nails and they know how to do gel. So like I said, on my YouTube channel, it's very beginner friendly. It's very broad and things like that. But I'm teaching on my YouTube right now, you know, little characters and things like that with gel. But when it comes to like my nail art and my actual acrylic painting, like what's on my nails and stuff like that, that's on my Patreon, which is also linked to my YouTube. But if you guys wanted to learn how to actually paint with acrylic paint, if you're not a fan of gel, I do have that option available. Like I said, the link is in my bio. It's in my description, but like it's literally everywhere. So yeah, like if you're just not comfortable with gel like how I am, I personally don't like using gel nail art. I've literally bought so many damn fucking, excuse my language guys, but I've bought so many different nail art, gel nail art supplies, like Young Nails Mission Control, like nail gel art or something like that. Like I bought that. I've even tried to use Valentino, like how, like, what's her name? I can't remember that girl's, from Pamper Nails. I really like the girls from Pamper Nails. They use gel. I've tried gel. Like I said, I'm an artist first before a nail tech. So when it comes to me trying to figure out how gel works and stuff, like, it's just been like really difficult for me. So I just said, you know what, F this, I'm just going to do acrylic painting on, you know, nails and stuff like that. So that's just basically what I did. What's up, guys? There's new people in here. I am answering nail tech questions, guys. So there's only 4 people in here. There was a lot earlier. So like I said, I'm only on here for a quick hour, just answering a couple of questions and things like that. I'm trying to make a habit of coming back on live like you guys want. Like I said, I'm trying to be on here Fridays. Fridays is what I'm trying to do for Q&As and things like that. Some other questions that I typically do get from YouTube. I get a lot of questions from my YouTubes, and that's kind of like how I do my videos and things like that. Telling you guys like what to look out for, supplies to get, brands I personally like to use. Some people even hype in certain brands that I really feel like are just blah. I keep it really honest on my YouTube channel. I really don't care what other people think. It's my channel and it's my opinion. It's going to be biased, so it is what it is. Like, it's going to be trial and error. Like, what works for me may just work for me and may not work for other people. So you just have to keep trying and figuring out, like, what will work for you as a nail tech. Like I said, I've tried to use the gel nail art like the other nail techs, but for me personally, I don't like nail art gel. It just doesn't work for me. So like I said, you just have to find like whatever works for you. Okay. What do you do as a beginner to speed up your application time? Okay, so while I was in school, we did these boot camps. Like, my teacher made us do boot camps. So we had to blend a tip. Okay, for example, when we had boot camp Thursdays, we would have to blend 5 tips literally in 20 minutes. And that's pretty slow, but when you're starting off in nail school, like, that's not enough time. Like, that was not enough time. So we would just time ourselves over and over and over again. Like, okay, we're going to prep 5 nails in 20 minutes. Okay, cool. Now we're going to see how long it's going to take for you to lay your acrylic, and it'd be the ratio be correct. The 3B method is what I used in nail school. I still stick with that to this day. I do not change. I'm very, like, I stick to what works. I'm very routine when it comes to things. Like, everything has to be, like, I'm so organized when it comes to, like, my habits. Like, everything has to be like perfect, and it just makes things easier with like just doing things consistently the same way. It's muscle memory. So we would just do boot camps and just time ourselves, like how much we would like I said, the tip blending within 20 minutes, and then we would also have to lay our acrylic and make sure that, okay, do you have an apex? And we would just test out and see how thick our nails were and things like that. So just doing boot camps and just timing yourself when doing that, that's another thing that a lot of people may not know about me. I still practice to this day. Like, that's something that I learned in nail school. You need to always practice because there's new stuff that's always coming out. Like, you want to still make sure that your skills are tip top. Like, if you don't keep working, you're going to lose that skill. So it just helps. Like, you'll get the hang of it. Another thing that you can do to help with speed, I personally use Speed Acrylic by Young Nails. So typical acrylic usually cures within like 60 seconds, but because my speed has gotten so fast, I use Young Nails Speed, which cures within 30 seconds, because it was getting to the point where I would literally get from one nail, and then by the time I'm by the thumb and then I flip over the hand, like the acrylic had slid on the pinky. So I was like, okay, I'm moving a little too fast. Now I need to find another product that fits with me. So it's just trial and error. Hey guys, new people on here. You guys can ask anything you want, nail tech related. But yeah, that's what I personally did when it comes to my speed. Just practicing. That's literally all it is, guys. And I feel like, okay, anywho. But yeah, You guys can ask any nail tech questions. Like I said, I'm going to be starting to come on here a little bit more often, like I did last year. One of the questions that I really wanted to get on to, I wanted to wait into the end, but I might just get it all out the way right now. Because two, also, I'm going to be uploading this on my YouTube channel for everybody that missed the live to watch. So, let me pull up the questions. Hold on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 minute. Where are the questions? Okay. Okay, so when it comes to, okay, so someone on my YouTube questions that I had for my post, because I let YouTube know that I was going to be doing lives and stuff as well. So one of the questions that I got from my YouTuber was, how long does it take to do my nail art? So when it comes to my nail art and things like that, it doesn't take me, well, it depends on what I am doing when it comes to the nail art. Sometimes I will be doing a client for, on average, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Like, that's a typical span of time when it comes to my nail art and what my clients are asking for. For majority of the stuff that you see on my page, typically about 3.5 to 4 hours for that nail art. So that is pretty fast. But when it comes to like my more detailed designs, like for instance, like this takes a lot more time because it is more detailed. So just depending on like how much detail the client wants, will definitely alter the time frame for the set. So whenever someone does send me a picture or something of their nails, or the inspiration that they want, I will definitely give them a quote. Like, as long as you guys have the time, I have the talent. Like, if someone wants Mona Lisa painted on their nails, like, I'll look at it and be like, it's probably gonna take me about a good 10 hours to paint that. But if you want to sit down and do it, then we can do it, or I can make press on nails. Like, simple as that. But it really just depends on what the client wants. I can't really give like a time frame, but I do try to give like myself a certain time slot when it comes to certain services. So I do have like freestyle services that I also do, like my Drippy Nails freestyle, where they pick from like inspiration pictures that I have in my phone, and I'm like, okay, you want to pick this one? All right, this is what we're painting today. So that's what I will do with my clients. But yeah, when it comes to like the nail art and how long it takes, it ultimately just depends on what they're asking for. Okay, so here is the other question that I got on YouTube. Like I said, guys, you guys can ask me questions. I also have my YouTubers here sending me messages right now in the community board where I posted I was going to be on live. So if you guys have any questions here on YouTube, you guys definitely can ask me anything. Okay, so anyway, so I have a comment here on my YouTube, and it's regarding working in a Vietnamese nail shop and my experience with that. Oh my goodness, I have a video on my YouTube channel with me working in a Vietnamese nail shop. There's pros and cons to it. I'm not really going to touch on that too much. Like, you guys can honestly go and watch that video on my YouTube channel. I think that video is like a good hour, and that's where I learned how all the scamming stuff, like, I learned a lot of the scamming stuff from a lot of the Vietnamese shops. And I won't say that it's scamming, but it's just like the way that they run their business is a little bit different. It's not to code. Like, some of them are. I have worked for some really, really good Vietnamese nail shops that were really on top of their shit. But for the most part, like, there have been some salons that I have worked at where it's like, for instance, I'm going to be cut and clear on this one. Hey guys, what's up? If you guys want to ask anything, you're more than welcome to. So when it comes to working in the Vietnamese, nail shops and stuff like that, one of my biggest pet peeves that I just do not like is the fact that a lot of them use the cheese grater. So let's get on the topic of the cheese grater. Okay, so the cheese grater is federally illegal. It's illegal. I could lose my license using that thing. Like, you're not supposed to use that thing. and I don't like using it. And when people ask me to use it, I'm like, are you the cops? Like, what do you want? And they're like, what do you mean? You're not supposed to use that shit on your feet. I don't even use that, and my feet are fucking baby ass soft. They're soft as fuck. Whenever I see a lot of my clients that come to me and I see their heels, I'm like, you were using the cheese grater, weren't you? Because literally the cheese grater is going against the grain of your skin. It's literally hacking off your skin. So it'll be baby smooth and all that for 2 days, and then that shit will look like you've been walking all my goddamn life. All my life I had to fight. That's what your feet will look like with that cheese grater. I kid you not. Like, I've had to literally, like, it's been a hassle with my clients' feet that have used the cheese grater, getting it back to health, like using the palm of stone, making them wear freaking lotion in their socks